Now, whether you play Fortnite or you don't, this video is a good one to watch, because if you didn't know, Fortnite is trying to create like their own multiverse, shall we say. So you got your bog standard Fortnite game. It's for you, it's not for you, it doesn't matter. But inside Fortnite, and remember, it's a free game, which is immense to this day. Obviously, you can buy lots of cosmetics in it, but the core of it is still free. They're trying to build different areas of different games. And in the end, I foresee, if they keep going, having an absolute multiverse of games with inside Fortnite, which is exceptional. They've already tried rocket racing, which obviously, you know, you've seen their channel history. If you're a subscriber here, one of the world's best on that. But the problem is they never maintained it, and they've kind of just left it and gone, we've done enough, we'll leave it with that. And it's hit or miss, to be honest with you. Some seasons are good, some seasons it's clunky, it crashes a lot. So that's that. But they do horror games. They do RPG games. They do creator mode, where people create their own madness in there. I mean, some of these horror games are insane. Obviously, they're doing a lot of licensing and a lot of collaborations. And for once, they've got a Turtles game in there that looks like they're trying to kind of replicate the old magic of who remembers Turtles at the arcade. I've done a video on the channel before about how to get that free, no downloads with anything. But anyway, Turtles has crossed so many generations, hasn't it? It's immense. So today, we're going to try this new Turtles game inside Fortnite, and it actually looks really good. But let's go. Let's get into it.
Join the fight with no countdown.
So just a little precursor before we get going then. I'm going to show you the Turtles game in a minute, which, by the way, looks immense. But anyway, have a quick look at what I'm talking about here. So this is the Fortnite screen, and for you non-Fortnite players out there, this game might be, well, it's just Fortnite. You're building the, you know, first-person shooter, isn't it? Well, yes and no. Obviously, that's the core of the game, but they're trying to expand over time with their own section. So By Epic is all the official Fortnite games, and there's loads in there anyway. Let's take you what I mean by this multiverse. So we're on the play section, and quite simply, it's got so much stuff in it now, it's unbelievable, to keep it really easy. It's got RPGs, obbies, horror games, walkthroughs, murder mystery, all kinds of things. And this Turtles game we're about to do the gameplay for looks unreal. But let me have a quick look what we're talking about. So you've got here featured collections, tycoon, platformer, driving games, and obviously you've seen rocket racing on the channel, which is the official Epic game, which obviously you've probably seen I became rather good at. But it's not just that. Creators will create, I mean, look at all these are driving games. It's insane. There's so much to do in here. Music and party, obviously they have music passes and stuff, and they're trying to do a lot of collaborations around music. That's not for me, that one. I find them games a bit boring and a bit more kid orientated, which is fine, because obviously kids should be playing this too. But there is so much in here. I mean, what is this? Escape Granny. What is that? Horror Escape Momo Hospital. I mean, what are you talking about there? Slenderman horror. So what I'm trying to get at here is there's a real multiverse going on, and over time they're not really advertising externally outside of Fortnite how much there is to do in this game. It's actually unbelievable. And when they have things like boss event Godzilla, and you know, you can just fight Godzilla anytime you want, or probably be Godzilla. Somebody would have found a way before. I mean, I've done a video on the channel prior where I've shown, you know, how to do the Eminem live events, all of them, and you know, do Eminem rapping, shall we say, with any skin you want. But look, there's just so much to do in here. Now, one of these that caught my attention and why I'm doing this video was the Turtles game. So we're going to go on to that now, but just think about this multiverse is getting crazy. But let's go to the gameplay. Enough of you, no camp dad. Let's go Turtles, go. But come on, load up, here we go. TMNT Dimensions 2 roguelike. I would take it that's the creator of it, but the creators who put immense amounts into making these games, you know, they might get them right. And as I said, it looks more like, to me, a scrolling beat 'em up a la the old arcade game and all the classic ones over the years, as opposed to a turtle running around with a gun, which wouldn't make much sense. Now, obviously, you know, you still have to purchase the turtles. You can play this game with any of your skins in Fortnite. You don't have to be a turtle. I'm just matching the vibe, you know what I mean? All right, what we got? So there's 4 people in the lobby, as you can see at the bottom. One of them's No Camp Dad. Select ally. Okay. Well, it's got to be Splinter. Got to go with Splinter. You know what I mean? Or should I go Casey Jones? No, we'll go with Splinter. So he's selected. This is the lobby. Collect some coins because they're applicable across all these kind of creator modes. Upgrade health. 4,000 coins to upgrade your health. Right. Okay. Now, No Camp Son's told me about this game, so he's had a little blast of it. So, can I spend your coins, Dad? Yeah, but spend what you want. I don't care. Not real money. Yeah, you know what I mean? I haven't got that much money. I mean, internal currency in games, as in coins on this game. Yeah, do what you want. I don't know how many coins I've got. I don't care. I just play to compete. Anyway, I'm looking around this. It's quite fun. There's obviously loads to unlock. I take it they're coming soon. Okay, so whatever game mode that is. Multiple challenges in the game, he said there is to do. I can see them in the top left from Splinter. So, alright, bonsai tree. What does that do? Purchase to upgrade the lair. Yeah, I'm not bothered about that, you know what I mean? Daily rewards. Alright, there's a lot gone into this. And I think you can play on your own or with teams. Obviously with your party if you've got one, or, you know, random people. Are we ready? Yeah, ready up. Ready up, come on. Now, he told me he's upgraded my health a little bit, as you can with the coins in the game. So he says your health might be a little bit better than someone's. Ah, the Technodrome. Is that what it was called? Straight in, see? Nostalgia hit already. That's what we want to see. I want to see garbage where it doesn't make any sense. You want to see stuff that makes sense. Let's try this out. Alright, we're straight into the action. That's nice. So, okay. Attack button, jump. Whoa, okay. See, they're out of the game. I've got nunchucks. Right, you can tap through the weapons. Why have they got a little ball over them? And they've got a symbol above them. Oh, that's Donatello's... Yeah, okay. Donatello's staff. So I assume that if they've got a bubble above them with a weapon, you have to use that weapon only to beat them. Which is a bit annoying having that little orb around them, but it's actually quite interesting because it'll make you cycle through the weapons. And all the weapons, yeah, they have different attacks. Just to mix it up a bit, which is nice. And not all the same. Dash attack. How are my teammates doing? They're doing alright. This plays nice for a game inside Fortnite that's completely different to the game Fortnite. This is really good. Pizza for energy. You know that. When did the hordes... You know what? If you've never played, I did a short on the channel some time ago now, but there was a game called Horde Rush, which is essentially... Wow, we completed the first level. Good. Emote on them, kids. Oh, you can still do your emotes as the little turtles. Ah, that's great. I'm going to have to mute them because I'll get copyrighted on some of them. So I'm going to have to edit this cleverly afterwards, aren't I? Stop doing emotes, you fool, because it just creates you editing problems. Anyway. You got to play with them, ain't you? Do you know what I mean? Okay, I'm annoying the other kids there. They're like, will you just go through the portal? What's this? Booster. Okay. Nice touch again. Just keeps it interesting. I didn't go through it. They left me behind. Oh, no, there we go. Arena's 1. Okay. So we're a team of 3. I assume the amount of enemies you take on is governed by how many, you know, you have in your team. Instructions on the left there. Attack, attack in air, dash attack, double jump, toggle stats, previous weapon, next weapon. So you can select all the turtles' weapon regardless of who you are. Because remember, I've picked Leonardo, but you could choose any skin you want on Fortnite. Like these other 2 kids I'm with, you don't have to be a turtle. You know, you can be anyone you want. And you can be a base skin if you want. What they call defaults, whatever. Okay. You know, it would be nice if they had end bosses on this, but I would assume the bosses, or the enemies, I should say, are going to change and level up as we go. The levels are quite small at the moment. Maybe they will expand. But it's kind of similar to Horde Rush, where it's never-ending enemies, but it will end. It just might feel like it never ends, but it will in the end. And so all I know about it is he's told me you have one life, and that's it. So like he's down, and just like Fortnite, I can res him. So we've resurrected that kid. But they are both low on energy compared to me, them two. Yeah, someone going to come and emote with Leo here, you know what I mean? No? Okay, that's 2 down. Graphics, really good. Arena's really good. Someone's joined in with me. Thank you. What's your name? Led Sled. He's joined in with the emote. He's having some fun with this game, you know what I mean? This is really good. This has surprised me. And by the multiverse bit, so as we're doing some more gameplay, I'll expand on that bit. I personally think Fortnite... What's this? Oh, it's like a little bonus game. I don't know what that gives you. Don't know. Maybe more energy or stuff, but there's just a little bonus game end round there. Splinter, I haven't got time to talk to you. I got time, you know what I mean? We're push camp dad. No camp dad. I ain't got time to hide. We got time to go. Yeah, what was I saying? I believe that Fortnite is going to expand over time and have this, or aiming to have this big multiverse. They've already moved things like, you know, Fall Guys into it. Stumble Guys, if you've never played those games. Great for smaller kids. Nice. Nostalgia vibes. Love that. That's the effort you need if you're going to crack this. Don't just put me on a beach or something that has no relation. Put me where the turtles are from. Adds to the vibe and makes me want to play more. Nostalgia hit and all that. Headline details there where it keeps coming up. I've no idea why that's in the middle of the screen. There's got to be a way to get that off. I'll ask No Camp Son about that, or I'll figure it out. It's good fun. It's good fun. It would be a bit better, although Fortnite's only capable of so much, if the levels scrolled as opposed to an arena where they just keep coming. I'd prefer a scrolling, ever-changing environment, but you know, look, again, as I've said, this is inside Fortnite, which the base of it is a run-and-gun shooter, first-person shooter mode. Okay, they've got the bubbles on them for nunchucks only. Get it now. Get it! Get into these guys. How many levels there is in this, I don't know. Because that Horde Rush is quite tricky to complete. And I assume at the end of this, there'll be a massive end boss. Where you got to keep going until you get to the end. Interact with this again. Nailed it that time. Getting the time of them. No, not so good. Alright, that lead sled's had enough. He said, oh, just forget your emotes, No Camp Dad. Let's go. Well, I got to do that. Drop that Batman one, you know what I mean? Let's go. Yeah, so over time, they're trying to expand their games. Now, Rocket Racing's really good fun. Now, I'm going to be biased because, you know, I've played it a lot and I'm good at it. But don't drop them epic games. You create these games and you kind of just leave it. No, they need constant updates and they need assistance to keep them going and expand them and iron out the glitches in them. Because, by the way, Rocket Racing has tons of glitches that can be really frustrating at points. B-hopping, if you know what that is, if you're a fellow Rocket Race player, they should ban B-hopping and just have straight racing. That should have never been allowed to be a thing in the game. But anyway. Destroy the car. Nicked off Street Fighter. Oh well, it's done. 50% health regeneration for 5 minutes. I take that. If you eat a pizza, it'll give you 50% more than it did before. Okay. Yeah, so this whole multiverse thing, you've got to try whatever your genre is, your favourite games, you've got to try some of them. As I said, there's a lot of people who like the horror aspect. It's not so much for me. Although I did love, I got to admit, I don't know why I didn't go down that track, because Resident Evil 1, by the way, Resident Evil back in the day was levels above any other games I was playing at the other time. It was just insane, Resident Evil was. When you're younger, playing that at night in a darkened room, oh my God, give me a break. And if you've got real balls, put the headphones on and just go. Anyway, where are we now? Channel 6 news set. See? The creators put effort into this and thought. I'm going to sign off this video soon and keep playing. Finish this. That was it. That's enough for this video. Do a quick emote. And you know what? Never forget. Wait. Interact with that. Remember.
Join the fight with no countdown.
Take care. Bye-bye.